Two rail position. Where's the cue ball going? How do we control it? Let's find out. All right, two rail position. How do we control the cue ball? Even for multiple rail position, how do we control the cue ball? Where's the cue ball going? What are the concepts? What are the things that you should have in your head, or at least that I have in my head, to help me figure out where this cue ball is going for the most part? It's not going to be exact, but for the most part, where's it going? I have two tips for you, two concepts that I keep in my head whenever I'm playing multi-rail position. I'm trying to figure out, I'm trying to be pretty precise with where I'm going. The first concept is about the lanes of the table, the highways of the table. Like, how do you get around the table? We've all had this shot, the 7-ball, hanging in the side. We got it on the wrong side. We need to get back down table. So we swing around the table. A lot of times it's kind of willy-nilly, and it just goes around, it comes over, and we get bad on the next shot. So how do we control that? How do we think through that? And to me, the thing that I think through, the thing that I think about is my cue ball. The closer my cue ball gets to this side pocket, the first rail it hits, the A path from the object ball to the first rail, I know the closer I get to this side pocket, my cue ball will then come deeper into this corner. And also, the closer my cue ball first hits this rail to the corner, it's going to come back to the side. So I think in my head, the sides lead to the corners, and the corners lead to the sides. And that's pretty much true with all two rail or multiple rail position. So let's take a look. 7-ball. We're going to try to play the cue ball as high up here as we can so that we can come around here and the cue ball comes to this side. And we didn't get deep into this corner, but we got the cue ball to go to that side, to that path. So pretty much same shot, but like we said, the corners lead to the sides. So pretty much same shot. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get my cue ball deep into this corner so I can come down here. So the corners lead to the side leads to the corners. So the concept 2 that we want to talk about is about parallel lines. If you go back and watch the 2-rail kicking system video I made, you'll see a lot of similarities in this 2-rail position video. So when I'm playing 2-rail position, one of the things that I'm thinking about is parallel lines. So take a look at these shots right here. Here's a series of shots using 2-rail position where I am just doing various shots, various 2-rail position shots, and you'll notice that the A path, the path where the cue ball hits the object ball and goes to the first rail, is pretty much parallel with the C path, which is after it hits the second rail and it continues. So what does that mean? That means that for the most part, I can use parallel lines to figure out where my cue ball is going. It's not going to happen like that all the time. Let's say I wanted to use crazy inside English. The cue ball is going to arc and come over here. Now it's not going to be parallel lines. But for the most part, if I want to figure out where this ball is going, I can think about the parallel lines. So I come back here and I think, all right, I'm playing 2-rail position. I want my cue ball path to go right there. So I come over here, I just do my parallel. Now here is where I want to hit on the first rail. And if I come back here and I think, all right, that's where I want to hit on the first rail, I should take pretty much that path that I want. And there we have it. Parallel lines, great way to control 2-rail position.